Picture your favorite electric car. Maybe it's gliding silently down the road or charging up for your next adventure. Its battery relies on ions moving through a liquid to generate electricity, a technology that's powered electric vehicles for years. But that liquid, called the electrolyte, has big drawbacks. It's flammable, can leak, and degrades over time, which limits battery safety and lifespan. What if we swap that liquid for a solid? That's the core idea behind a solid-state battery, a revolutionary step in battery design. Instead of a sloshy liquid, a solid material, like ceramic or a special polymer, moves the ions, making the battery more robust and reliable. This isn't just a tweak, it's a game-changer for energy storage, opening up new possibilities for how we power our world. Solid electrolytes are stable and can handle more stress, letting engineers use more powerful, energy-dense materials that were previously too risky. The result? Batteries that are safer, longer-lasting, and more efficient, pushing the boundaries of what electric vehicles can do. Think of it as upgrading from a bumpy country road to a smooth superhighway for ions, allowing energy to flow faster and more freely. Suddenly, we can design batteries that go farther on a single charge up much faster, and are significantly safer for everyday use. That's why solid-state batteries are called the Holy Grail for electric vehicles and beyond, promising to transform not just cars, but all kinds of devices. Major companies are already moving from lab experiments to real-world prototypes, racing to bring this technology to market. The shift from liquid to solid is underway, promising a cleaner, safer, and more efficient future for energy storage everywhere. We're witnessing a pivotal moment in battery technology, one that could reshape transportation, electronics, and even renewable energy. It's an exciting time for science and innovation, with solid-state batteries leading the charge into a new era. To see why solid-state batteries matter, let's peek inside today's lithium-ion batteries and understand how they work at a fundamental level. These batteries use a liquid electrolyte between the anode and cathode, allowing lithium ions to swim back and forth as you charge and use the battery. This movement of ions is what powers your phone, laptop, and even electric cars. But that liquid is flammable and limits what materials can be used. It's also sensitive to temperature and can degrade over time, making batteries less reliable and sometimes even dangerous. Solid-state batteries swap the liquid for a solid, like a ceramic or polymer, so ions hop through a crystal structure instead of swimming. This change opens up new possibilities for battery chemistry and design. This solid barrier prevents the anode and cathode from touching, reducing fire risk, and making the battery much more stable. Here's the big leap. By using a solid electrolyte, engineers can finally use pure lithium metal for the anode, something that wasn't possible before. Pure lithium stores much more energy, but in liquid electrolytes, it forms dangerous dendrites, spiky structures that can cause fires and short circuits, threatening battery safety. The solid electrolyte blocks dendrites, making high-energy, safe batteries possible and allowing for more compact designs. It's a simpler, more robust design that removes the most troublesome part, the liquid, resulting in fewer points of failure. This unlocks higher energy density and greater safety, paving the way for batteries that can last longer and perform better. Solid-state batteries are inherently safer and more efficient, with the potential to revolutionize how we store and use energy. They represent a fundamental upgrade over traditional lithium-ion batteries, promising a leap forward in technology. The result? Batteries that are more powerful, longer-lasting, and much safer, ideal for everything from smartphones to electric vehicles. This is why the industry is racing to make solid-state batteries a reality, investing billions in research and development. The future of energy storage is solid, and it's closer than you might think. Why are solid-state batteries such a big deal? The buzz around them isn't just hype. These batteries could completely change how we think about electric vehicles. There are three main reasons: more range, faster charging, and greater safety. These are the pillars that could redefine the EV experience for everyone. First, energy density. Solid-state batteries can pack much more energy into the same space, potentially doubling the range of electric vehicles. Imagine driving twice as far on a single charge, making road trips and daily commutes much easier. Second, charging speed. Solid electrolytes resist dendrite formation, so batteries can handle higher charging currents. Think 10-15 minutes for a major charge. That's almost as fast as filling up a gas tank. making EVs much more convenient. Third, safety. No flammable liquid means a much lower risk of fire or thermal runaway. This is a huge step forward for peace of mind, especially in accidents or extreme conditions. This also lets manufacturers reduce the weight and complexity of cooling and protection systems, making cars lighter and potentially more affordable. These three benefits, longer range, faster charging, and superior safety, could finally make EVs mainstream. More people might be willing to make the switch. They address the biggest concerns drivers have about going electric, from range anxiety to charging times and safety worries. Solid-state batteries aren't just an incremental improvement, they're a leap forward, representing a new era in battery technology. They could transform the auto industry and speed up our shift to clean energy, helping to reduce emissions and dependence on fossil fuels. The promise is real, and the impact could be huge. Experts and automakers are racing to bring this technology to market. It's the full package for the future of transportation, cleaner, safer, and more convenient for everyone on the road. The race to mass-produce solid-state batteries is on, and Nissan just made a major move. In late 2025, Nissan announced its prototype solid-state cells met all targets for mass production. They've built a pilot production line at their Yokohama plant, aiming for 100 megawatt-hours of batteries a year. Their goal: launch EVs with these batteries by 2028. Nissan is also tackling costs, targeting $75 per kilowatt-hour, about 30% cheaper than today's average. A key breakthrough is their partnership with LiCap Technologies, using a dry electrode process that slashes costs and is eco-friendly. Nissan's approach combines advanced chemistry, smart manufacturing, and cost control. They're not just building a battery, they're building a new ecosystem. With a firm launch date and heavy investment, Nissan is signaling that the solid-state era is almost here. The next phase of the EV revolution is about to begin. Nissan isn't alone in this global race. Toyota is pushing hard, aiming to launch solid-state EVs by 2027. Honda has invested heavily and opened its own pilot line. Volkswagen with QuantumScape targets mass production by 2026. In China, SAIC already launched a semi-solid-state EV, and battery giants, CATL and BYD, are racing for full solid-state launches by 2027. Each company is taking a unique approach, driving innovation and lowering costs. The competition is fierce, and the finish line is near. The question isn't if solid-state batteries will arrive, but who will get there first. Beyond solid-state lithium-ion, researchers are exploring even more radical chemistries, like lithium-sulfur batteries. These use cheap, abundant sulfur instead of expensive metals, and could offer up to 10 times the energy density of today's batteries. The challenge has been stability, but combining lithium-sulfur with solid electrolytes could solve this, creating ultra-light, long-lasting batteries. Recent breakthroughs include ultra-fast charging and self-healing electrolytes. While still in early development, these batteries could power drones, robots, and even flying vehicles in the 2030s. Scientists are using AI and advanced manufacturing to accelerate progress. The future of batteries is even more electrifying than we imagined. The promise of solid-state batteries is huge, but challenges remain. Manufacturing at scale is expensive and complex, with some materials needing ultra-clean environments. The biggest technical hurdle is the interface, getting perfect contact between solid layers. Any tiny gaps can reduce performance, especially for fast charging. Scaling up from lab cells to car-sized packs brings new issues: heat, pressure, and durability. That's why pilot lines from Nissan, Toyota, and Honda are so important. They bridge the gap from lab to real world. The first solid-state EVs could hit the road between 2027 and 2030, but mainstream adoption will take longer as costs drop. The transition will be gradual, but momentum is building. We're witnessing a turning point in energy storage. The solid-state revolution is coming, and it will change everything.